Dobra, jednak jeszcze chcę dobić do tego 20 poziomu, czyli kilka odcinki będą. Tak, jestem u bonitów, to muszę to wykorzystać teraz.
I don't know either.
Wow, you really beat the shit out of cricket. Mind you, I'm not complaining.
Why do you call your tavern the nursery?
Look around the place. Nothing but boys behaving bad. And they only get worse as the night goes on. And it's up to me to set them straight. Sometimes I feel less like an innkeeper and more like their mom. Those boys are not... So, what'll it be? How about some milk? With the healthy shot of the hard stuff, of course.
Well, I wasn't consulted on it.
Give in now and you'll lose everything eventually.
I can't agree with that.
Exactly what he thinking.
Dobra, raz mnie wpuścił, ale muszę
Whatever
coś
we do.
zrobić, żeby mnie puszczali cały czas. Załatwił to.
One of your people mounted an attack on the Alps.
Wow, Viper actually pulled it off.
You knew about it?
No, but Baxter warned me he planned something. Something big. I was supposed to keep an eye on him, but he disappeared.
And he's gonna stay disappeared. He's dead.
I actually knew that already. When a guy like him dies, word gets around pretty quick. Not that I care. I couldn't fucking stand the guy. But it goes against my principles. Everyone, even Viper, deserves a chance to say their piece. Why'd you end him?
It was self-defense.
You must have really backed him into a corner. He wasn't an impulsive guy. Besides, it might surprise you to hear that I actually understood where he was coming from.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this one.
So I know you heard about how Baxter had to make a run for it when Logan rebelled against him and took command of the fort. But instead of running, he gathered a new group of followers. Murderers, rapists, the real scum of the earth. Folks no one else would touch with a 10-foot pole.
Ale grafika
Some of
sklepie
those
wygląda
scum
jak
became
więc
part of his inner circle. Viper was one of them.
będzie też trzecia część.
After a while, things happened. The power balance shifted. Logan lost the fort, the Alps lost their power, and the clerics, well, they lost everything. And Baxter thought, why stay underground? Why not try and climb my way to the top of the ranks? All Baxter had to do was seize the opportunity, and that's what he did.
So why'd Baxter dump Viper?
Simple. You want to gain power, you gotta win people over. That'll never happen with a Reaver calling the shots. Never trust a murderer with your life.
Czekajcie. Dobra.
Baxter knew that. That's why he put me in charge of the crater. Most people accepted that, but not Viper. He must have thought the attack would impress Baxter. But Baxter would have killed him. The situation with the Berserkers was already getting out of control. Looks like you beat Baxter to it, though. Just so you know, Viper wasn't alone. He had allies. I threw most of them out of the crater as a precaution. But they could be gunning for you now. Just watch.
As a member of the...
Pakowanie.
What do I think of it?
Dobra, pomyślimy na co to użyć.
All I know, you're obviously not an outlaw.
Why does it matter whether or not I'm an outlaw?
Look, I got a deal going. I provide the outlaws with... and I'm sticking to that deal.
So you'd sell me stuff if I was an outlaw.
I'd sell you gear, weapons, and even teach you how to make your own chems. You figured that out pretty quick. I'm proud of you. But you're not an out...
Good to see you.
O, a z tobą mogę.
The cheater becomes the cheated.
Coś czuję, że mogę coś tam znaleźć. Paliło. Dobra. Musimy gdzieś iść spać. Tutaj. Aż dziwne, że tu trafiłem.
Damn it. I need to hurry.
Materis. Nie. Parakis.
I feel sorry for her.
You better be quiet.
I don't like these strangers.
Gdzie on jest?
Oh, I can't agree with that.
A rumor too.
I'm not convinced. Too many ears listening.
Strictly speaking, that's true, but...
They just asked me.
Who else?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
My head.
Yeah, go on.
I need to concentrate. If I don't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me.
That place is full of reavers. What's the kind of thing?
I don't have time for you right now.
No, not now.
You have no business here. Get
About
lost!
time.
Better get out of here!
Just fuck off already.
You don't say.
I have things to do.
Gdzie on jest?
Can't you see I'm
Is
busy?
that possible?
Who else are you planning to tell?
What do I think of it? Better to keep that to myself.
Don't worry about it.
You smell, but I still like you.
Listening to her.
Gdzie on jest?
I can't agree with that.
We'll talk later.
Huh?
Not now.
Never seen that before.
Why do you always say that?
Strictly speaking, that's true, but...
Będziemy spać jeszcze jeden raz. Przyszedł i śpi sobie 24.
Shit. Dawkins. I don't trust him at all. If I didn't need him, then...
Still just as many of those cutthroats.
Nie ma go.
You don't have to take that shit.
We'll talk later.
Apparently, they all died.
I don't like these strangers.
Kurwa jest.
Finally, bit of peace and quiet.
You don't have to put up with this.
Strictly speaking, that's true.
Yeah, and I heard they got into a bust-up.
Gdzie go nie widzę.
Now he's...
Ach. Czemu ja nie mam pierdolonego znacznika?
Too many ears listening.
This is Herbert,
Tu jest.
broadcasting.
Just finished my test.
So what's wrong with the tranquilizer?
Well, I wouldn't use it as perfume. And definitely don't drink it. My tongue was swollen for 2 hours.
I don't care. I want to know why it doesn't work.
No clue.
That's not what I paid you for.
Hey, you hired me to test the stuff, and that's what I did. I never promised results. You ain't gonna find nobody around here who knows more than me, but the
All right.
People of
No
Magellan,
dobra,
stay clean.
weźmiemy
Alien.
z 2 źródeł. Dzięki temu będę mógł walczyć na arenie i nie zakończyć ten wątek. A na czym bardziej mi zależy? No w sumie na exp, tak.
Can you tell me the exact recipe for the panacea?
I don't think I heard you correctly. What is it you're asking? You do know that if you take that stuff again, it could have terrible consequences. I determined the exact dose. A smidge too much, and your circulation would likely break down. I would then have to tell Fenris why you ended up in a hospital bed. Sorry, but
Can you examine this for me?
my time is limited. But your potion looks interesting. It's a little cloudy. Tell me how you've used it.
I gave it to an outlaw, but he didn't find out anything.
Are you crazy? You can't be giving tinctures to fools like that.
Myślałem, że
Maybe
uda
I
się
can
tylko
salvage
bossarka,
some of
a
it.
tutaj jednak utilasa też trzeba.
Where did you acquire this?
Well, it was supposed to be a tranquilizer, but it doesn't work.
Supposed to be? Pah! Only facts matter here. I estimate I'll need half a day for a proper analysis.
What do I owe you?
Nothing. It's essential you know the constituents. I don't want you killing someone by mistake. Come back in a few...
Nic. Dziwne, że ten pies zrobił coś za darmo.
About the tranquilizer.
Okay, so my analysis is complete. Your concoction is anything but a tranquilizer.
Then what is it?
Well, your drug has little effect on humans. Apart from a numb tongue and potency issues. I found clear evidence of mushroom spores. To be more precise, cave mushroom spores. They're very rare in this region. So I'm wondering where you got this tincture from.
Caracas.
Aha, from the Morkonov then. Those simpletons shouldn't be playing around with alchemy. But back to my findings. In relation to non-human subjects, this drug is fascinating, especially when combined with the spores I mentioned. It causes a significant rise in blood pressure and an attack on the central nervous system. The result? Greatly increased aggression. Of course, that's just a rough summary, but
Czyli
I
taki
hope
rajczek
sufficient for you
bezwiększa.
to understand.
Akurat dla Morkonów.
Yeah. Thanks for the information.
All in the name of science. Only, otherwise, every chance... Here. If anyone discovers this dishwater amongst my vials, whoever created this mixture had no idea that they were very close to achieving what they intended. They... Now...
Trzeba było od razu pójść.
not that bothered.
Oh, you're back. So? Did you manage to find out what's wrong with the tranquilizer?
Yeah, had it
Pierdolałem po
examined.
całej mapie, to jest to, co
Well?
robimy.
Don't keep me waiting.
The cave mushrooms were the dud ingredient.
I don't get it. The recipe said they were a key component.
Seems the outlaw was full of shit. The spores trigger an aggressive behavior. Rather than quieting the beast, it makes them crazy.
Son of a bitch. Then the drug's unusable.
Not necessarily. If I understood it right, if you take out the cave mushrooms, the recipe should work.
I'll think about it. Well, now that's done, you should find Attila. The cages are full again. He'll want the arena open so the killing can continue.
Crappy fortifications. Practically anyone could walk through here in those days.
I o to nam chodziło.
Things to do. We can talk later.
You're here? Good. Venya's done herself proud this time. Some real vicious, hungry, mean beasts. Let me know when you're...
I'm ready to fight in the arena.
Good. It'll make a real man out of you. But there are rules. I get to pick the creature you fight against. Once the fight starts, I'll close the gate behind
Ciekawe, czy będziemy mogli z tym naszym
you. You can only get out by pulling the lever next...
Lever?
Yeah. As soon as you pull it, we will stop the fight.
Ciekawe, czy oni
We'll open the
czeka
gate
jakieś
as fast as
pieniądze,
we
czy
can.
to, czy co?
We'll get you out. Unless the creatures get you first. Just concentrate on the fight, and don't pull the... Leave before they're all dead. And all you get is the shame of defeat. Any...
I got it.
Good. Then you... Ready? Give the...
I wanna...
And don't worry.
What am I...
You'll...
Naprawdę, kurczaki.
What's that thing doing here?
Pieprzone kurczaki.
My head. This damn infection. If I don't get a handle on...
You did... Like I promised. The possessions of someone who wasn't as good as you and... Well, I enjoyed watching that. Like...
I bet you could have.
Not anymore. Too old now. These days, all I can do is watch others take the risks. Come back when you're ready for the... I'll be here.
Dwa siły mi potrzeba. Broń ciężka.
I want to fight.
What I already told you, we're... Keep coming.
Czyli kurwa muszę spać naprzemiennie. No tak, po tych trzech kurczakach to trzeba... Kurwa...
Wow.
Odpocząć.
Good to see you. The beasts are hungry. They want to be... You ready to try it?
I want to fight.
Good. You survived the first challenge. You ready for the second one? Might be the last one.
Pierdoli tak. Co to jest? To jest dużo ciężej. Dużo ciężej.
Wow.
The ones who lived here are
Dużo
long
ciężej.
dead.
Dużo ciężej. A co będzie potem? Nie, naprawdę, chyba całej areny. Było ciężej, dużo ciężej. Kurwa, 3 trolle mi da? Pierwsze 3 kurczaki, no to wiecie, to kurza.
And going.
That was a good fight. And on it, Ravok no.
Strength isn't everything. Experience counts too.
That might be true. But experience still might not be enough.
I'm sure you're still better than you think.
My time's over. Come back.
I wonder if they...
Would I...
No dobra. Czy musimy jeszcze raz ich spać? Kurwa, boję się. Chyba nie damy rady. Nawet jeśli
I don't
jesteśmy
get a
młodzi.
handle on it. That thing is going to happen to me.
Scared yet?
Mam.
Be warned.
Nie ma szans. Nie ma szans. Nie ma szans.
Good.
Nie ma szans, gościu.
Ilka got home to
Can I make it any clearer?
Ghosta sent me.
I'll pay my dues. He doesn't have to worry about that.
I don't care about your debt. I'm here about the tournaments.
That piece of shit allowed a stranger to join our fights? Disgusting.
Disgust.
You done yapping. I want to fight now.
Oh, it's gonna be fun feeding you your own teeth.
Leave something for me to do. My fists are feeling itchy.
Vermin like you aren't worth the effort. Go crawl back into your hole and fuck some cockroaches.
You know what? Smash his face in twice as hard for me.
Ooh, you're so scary. I'm shitting my pants here. But not here. Follow. Hey, you two! Follow me! You can forget all about the Elexit. But if you really want a demonstration, take a deep breath.
See? Much
Not
better.
so dumb after all.
Okay,
Damy radę chyba.
The guy's somewhere up ahead.
the kind of guy who likes to stay in the shadows, huh?
Most of the time, yeah. Let's see if we can't find him around here.
Ugh. So exhausting.
Był taki szeryfik, który
Let's
był
do
naszym
it.
ziomkiem,
I follow
któremu
you.
pomagaliśmy 9 takich
It's
ziomków.
best if I
zabić
take lead.
w
You
jedyneczce.
keep your mouth shut. Got it?
Był banitą. To bardzo mu przypomina.
You think I'll mess things up?
Not necessarily, but I don't know how this thing is gonna play out. So till then, shut up. If we push him too hard, he may disappear before we can grab him. So, you better be careful. I wonder if they crushed each other's skulls the same way back then.
Shit. Who are you? What's going on? What do you want from me?
Relax, Harold. This one's with me.
I told you bastards, I do not negotiate with more than one at a time.
Calm down. Breathe. I'm only here to observe.
Oh, that's supposed to be reassuring, is it? You have any idea what kind of risk I'm taking just being here? Anyone finds out that I've been doing deals with the savages from the crater, I am fucking screwed.
Give it a rest, Harold. I just want to talk.
I know what you want. The Duke wouldn't have sent his enforcer if all was sunshine and roses.
Couldn't have put it better myself.
You better get the hell out of my sight before I ruin that pretty face of yours.
You can trust me.
I don't trust anyone, especially not you. Only reason you're here is to rake in the Elexit. You piece of shit!
The last delivery wasn't up to your usual standards.
I can't help that. Business is going to shit.
Oh, really? What do you think the Duke would do if I fed him bullshit like that? You took the Elexit. You thought you could pull a fast one. Come on. What would you do in my position?
Well, I'm not going down without a fight.
Not too bad.
We're gonna get real close. Oh.
Sometimes you just gotta get your hands dirty, you know? You don't got a problem with that, do you?
Harold was paranoid and a traitor. He was an aggressive opportunist. Wasn't one to compromise.
He was a gutless dumbass.
Weren't you supposed to try and negotiate with him?
Sometimes things don't go as planned. Not everything has to make sense, you know? Especially when you don't see the big picture.
So was that what you wanted?
Not even close. I was just supposed to...
Well, that worked out.
Fate.
What are you gonna tell the Duke?
The truth. That there's no arms shipment from the cleric's castle.
The Duke won't like that.
Yeah, don't sweat it. It's my problem. I'll let you know if...
No dobra. Tu się trochę rozejrzmy, to może jakieś paliwo znajdziemy czy coś. Retrorakiety, ja pierdolę.
He admitted that he overheard
Wreszcie.
something during your meeting. What exactly, he wouldn't say. He was too afraid that some...
Folk?
Folk. Był nasz ziomek. Był robotem chyba takim.
Hello?
Znaleźliśmy
Just a
go
moment.
w konwerterze. Jego
Having trouble?
How interesting. I suspected our paths might cross again here, Jax.
Really? I'm a little surprised to be running into my favorite cyborg in a place like this. You were expecting me, Falk?
The heavens opened. Those invaders rained down on us. Who wouldn't expect the savior of all mankind to appear before us, ready to save the world again?
You flatter me, buddy. But no one could live up to that description. Least of all me. The savior is selfless, thinks only of those he saves. Priority number one for me has always been my own interests.
You are correct. But if your selfish deeds happen to ensure the survival of our planet, then you would certainly be seen as some kind of redeemer amongst Magellan's population.
What are you doing here, anyway? Why aren't you with the other clerics?
I'm on an important mission, one I intend to put on hold briefly, as I have something to ask you.
Fire away.
It's regarding my continued development. I fear I have reached something of a dead end, so I need your help.
I thought you were fully developed. A high-functioning machine. How do you expect to evolve any further?
I have gone through many phases, much like a human does as it transitions into adulthood. But I have not yet reached my optimum state.
Optymalnego, nawet nie idealnego.
And what is that exactly?
I find myself trapped by my own limitations, so I want to become more human.
Well, that's quite an ambitious plan.
It is not just a plan, it's a feeling. It's a purpose.
What you're saying, it worries me.
It is strange. I have inexplicable urges that drive me to do things I cannot rationally explain. Irrational behavior is, of course, typical for your species. That's why I need to learn more about you humans, your behavioral patterns. Will you assist me in this?
What exactly do you need from me?
I need someone who can teach me everything about what it means to be human. I need a mentor who can answer my questions, the ones that are causing terrible feedback loops in my circuits. These disturbances are happening too often. They are obstacles to me achieving my goal. A few weeks ago, I had to perform a partial reset and a series of comprehensive self-diagnoses.
A partial reset? Why would you do that?
I had no other choice. I was paralyzed by processor-intensive activity while trying to understand questions that I assume would be trivial for a human to answer. You understand that in a combat situation, a repeat of such an occurrence would be deadly.
Nowa misja.
What else can you tell me about this inexplicable urge you have to be more human?
I have been in this state for over 3 months. It was as if some kind of cryptographic sequence began operating, reprogramming me.
Any idea what triggered it?
I have analyzed this question at great length, but no specific moment or event presents itself as the cause of my particular state. Perhaps it is another trick being played on me by my maker Conrad. I am certain that you would understand such a possibility.
Konrad. Big boom.
That maniac is not someone I could forget in a hurry.
Then you can imagine how it feels to be one of his creations. What is happening to me is entirely inexplicable, so far at least.
Tell me some of the questions that almost paralyzed you.
You humans have an instinct for self-preservation, the survival instinct. As a machine, I am built with something similar, but it is driven by a source code. It lacks the element of creativity that is seen so often in humans. When humans are threatened, they are frequently able to exceed their usual capabilities. They can achieve things they would never have thought possible before that moment. I converged my processing in an attempt to comprehend this, but was unable to reach a satisfactory conclusion.
You think I could help you with that?
I would like to participate in a lethal situation to further develop my own survival instinct. I could follow you and allow myself to be drawn into a fight that I am not capable of winning.
You want me to lead you into mortal danger?
I cannot do it on my own. My coding will not...
Wait, isn't that a kind of survival instinct?
I need empirical data to analyze. I do believe I can improve my skills, surpass my own capabilities, like any human.
Don't underestimate how mortal we humans are. A do-or-die situation most often ends in death.
I am willing to take that risk. Not far from here, there is a dangerous region. My programming would usually prevent me from spending time there. You must order me to visit this region. You must accompany me there. It is the only... Excellent.
Damn it. None of the major factions have a good plan to counter the aliens. It's up
Czyli na
to
razie
us
nie
to
jako
come up with
towarzysz,
something.
tylko jako misja.
If I don't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me.
That's good. Civilization. That's what you get.
What exactly is so dangerous?
Kończę na tym, 40 minut, za długo.